Hi, welcome to the Productive Procrastination podcast. Geez, that's a mouthful. Where I talk about, my life and shit, and movies and TVs that I like, and food and alcohol that I like to drink. Yeah, that's basically it. Enjoy the show. There's timestamps if you want to just skip through some of the bullshit so you don't have to listen to my bullshit. All right. How's it going, huh? It's a no episode of Productive Procrastination. It's Tuesday, October 6th. How's it going? Yeah, new episode. I don't know. To be honest, I don't know really what to talk about. Kind of, I don't know. This whole week, I think it's the temperature change. Like, once it's like warm. It's been like last weekend or this weekend was pretty warm, but just like starting like I don't know, Monday it was all cloudy, foggy and stuff. So I think the mood's affecting me. The mood is affecting me. The fucking weather, I mean. Actually, that was a big thing for me. Being from California and going to Berlin, like I didn't realize that the lack of sun affected me so much, but apparently it affects a lot of people with especially with brown skin. I didn't realize it until my friend from high school came and visited me over there, and he was like. Because he moved to Toronto. I haven't seen him in a while, but he moved to Toronto. I think it's Toronto, somewhere in Canada where they don't have a lot of sun. And he was telling me like, oh yeah, how the winter's here. My first winter in Toronto was like the worst because he wasn't getting enough sun or like enough vitamin D. And I was like, oh yeah, it's all right, I guess. He's like, yeah, you should definitely like. If you're depressed, like it affects your energy levels and everything. So like take some vitamin D, and it helped taking some vitamin D supplements. So, yeah, I've been taking some right now too, because I'm depressed. No, I've just been taking like I don't know. I just feel like my energy level has been low. Not because I'm depressed. I think I'm in a good place right now. I'm not where I want to be, but I'm not depressed. I was depressed in Berlin though. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just the lack of going out. I mean, I go out. Like this weekend I did go out. I'm like not out. My usual, drinking weekend with my friend at my friend's house, which was fun. We didn't do. Oh my god, we got Popeyes. Yeah, this is what we did last Saturday. We got Popeyes, and it was delicious. Popeyes is really good, and it's so dangerous now that they deliver. I don't know if they always delivered, but I've got the app now where it's just like a few clicks, and I can get a Popeyes chicken sandwich. I can get their mashed potatoes. Yeah, so we did that. We drank and had some fried chicken. It was delicious. I made my friend had a whole bunch of vodka left over. And the week prior, I made mojitos. So I was like, hey, why don't we make some not white Russians. What is Moscow mules. So that was good. It wasn't as good as the mojito, though. I think I want to make mojitos again this coming drinking weekend. Anything else? Oh yeah, so I just did so I've been doing this push-up challenge, and I don't know what week I'm on. I haven't really been measuring the weeks because I started off on an odd day. I think I started off on a Tuesday, actually. Tuesday or Wednesday, right? I didn't start it in the beginning of the week, but it's a 30-day challenge. And I'm on the week where, so on Saturday I did 15. Was that Saturday or Sunday? I wrote it all up there. So Sunday, I think I did 15. Rested yesterday. I was doing, but I still do the deadlifts on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But today it was rest yesterday for the push-ups, and then I did the 20 push-ups today, and I'm supposed to do 24 push-ups tomorrow. I struggled today. I didn't realize how. I knew I was bad, but damn, 20 push-ups was a lot. I got up to 15 push-ups, but if we're like nitpicking, it was probably 11 real push-ups that I did. Yeah, it wasn't so. It's hard. And then I'm just like looking at it. Oh, so I wrote out my calendar, right? And as I was writing it out, I'm putting the number of push-ups I'm supposed to do that day, right? And as I was writing it out, I'm just like, okay, I thought it was going to be a more gradual, increase each month or week or whatever. It's not so gradual. Jesus Christ. Like it goes, all right, so it goes from 10 to rest, then 12, and then rest, and then like 12, and then 15, and then rest, and then it jumps to 20, and then 24 tomorrow, and then it rests, and then it jumps from like, you have to do 30, and then 35. Like, where are they? What? Like after the 15 push-up mark, that's when it like really jumps. I'm supposed to do like at the end of the week. What is it? So the last 3 days is 42, 45, and then 50. 42, 45, and then 50. Fuck. I'm tired from the 20 I did. No, the 15 I did on Sunday. I don't know how that's gonna work out. I was like really close. I did so once I got to the 15 push-up, I was like, I can quit. This is not something I really need to do. But I just took like a breather, and then I did the remaining 5. So I guess I don't have to do it consecutively, but I thought that was the point of doing push-ups, right? Like nonstop, just whoa, whoa, whoa. I didn't realize how weak I was. I don't think I'm that weak, but I think just push-up is a different game. I have no idea. But the deadlifts are working out, I have to say. My pants fit a lot better. Here's the thing though, like I'll do the deadlifts. I don't know why I'm talking. I don't know. This is all I'm doing in my spare time is, trying to lose weight or get stronger, more like balanced, whatever. But anyways, this is how I feel, because I do like I work out, do deadlifts like during the week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then the weekend I don't do any. I do the push-up challenge, but that's it. And I feel like I walk. I take 2 steps forward during the week, and I take 1 step back during the week. That's when I drink. That's when I, order and eat a hella shit. Speaking of ordering, last night I ordered Indian food. It's the second time I ordered Indian food in, I don't know, 7 days, and I love it. I ordered this at this place called Star India. It's near my house, and I haven't eaten there in a while. I haven't had Indian food in a while since I've been back in Berlin, to be honest. And when I had it, I ordered it very spicy. I love spicy food. It's so good. I like it. So I always, whenever it says, oh, spicy, I always ask for extra spicy, because usually the spicy is not spicy enough. I don't want to like pat myself on the back or anything, but I do enjoy like really spicy things. Like stuff that will hurt. Like there's pain. I don't know why I like it. It is kind of, I don't know. People do say that spicy food is kind of similar to drinking, or like there you get a certain kind of high from eating spicy food, which I do. So I ordered I ordered it really spicy. There's an actual option that say very, very hot, or maybe very, very, very hot. Clicked on that, thinking, okay, it's probably going to be pretty spicy, right? Like, not the spiciest shit I'll ever have, but pretty spicy. And I ate it, and holy shit, it's not the spiciest thing I've ever ate, but it's fucking up there. I was very surprised. I was thinking, like, oh, I don't know. When I was in Germany, whenever I asked for like spicy, it was like German spicy. They don't really. There are people that like spicy food there, but it's not like if you went to Asia, Or here apparently we love spicy food here. I mean, well, there's a big Asian. I live in like an Asian kind of neighborhood, so yeah, no, it was good. Last night I ordered a lot, like 3 dishes, 2 naans and like rice, and I ordered it so I can have it for lunch today. It's still a lot. I could have done it with just like 2 dishes. I don't know. I'm excited. That's why I'm doing this podcast really kind of earlier than usual. Because I want to eat. I want to eat that Indian food. Yeah. What else did we do this weekend? God, that's sad. If like the highlight was Indian food and drinking Moscow mules. Actually, that's not bad. I've had worse weeks. Yeah. Let's see. Update on my writing. It's going good. I mean, it's going. I should be writing. I always think I should be writing more, but I think I'm going at the right pace of how my mind works. To be honest, I don't want to like force myself to write. Because when I force myself to write, it comes out in my writing. I mean, I should learn how to force myself, but it's a, what do you call that when like trial and error process? It's a trial and error process for me. Right now I'm trying not to waste time sitting in front of a computer figuring out what to write. So what I'm doing instead is I'll always have a notebook like on hand, or like my phone has like notes that I can write. So if I have ideas or like something comes to mind, I'll write it down. I'll write all my ideas down, and then what I'll do is maybe like once or twice a week sit in front of the computer and add those ideas to the script, instead of just wasting hours on end in front of a laptop with no ideas trying to come up with them. So I have more free time in that way, and I think that's where the creative process comes from. Like that, most of creativity, right, comes from like your everyday stuff kind of thing, and you're just like, oh, you have an idea for it. If you force it, I don't know. Forcing a creative process, it just doesn't seem natural to me. So I do set aside. It's on my calendar. Thursdays is when I have the most free time. And by free time, I mean I'm not working out. I have been taking more photos though. I'm actually excited. So I got this thing in the mail. It's a I want to get it out, but I still have some clutter. I should clean my room a little better. I still have some clutter. But it's basically a light box. So it's like it's 16 by 16 by 16 inches, right? And it's all folded up, but then like once you like Velcro it, build it up, there's also lights on top. So it's like for photography. So like for product photography. So if you wanted to take a picture of like this mug, you put it in the box. It's all well lit around. You can even like adjust the lighting and everything in there. And you take really good photos. Really nice, clean, crisp photos with just like, cause the lighting is so controlled, and it even has like different backgrounds. It has reflectors inside the box, and like different like backdrops, you know. So it comes with it's probably very boring for you guys, but anyways, I'm going to talk about it because it's exciting to me. So you get like a white background, a black background, a blue background, a gray background, I think like a gold yellow background, and like a red background. So I've been to like I took a couple photos of my friends, like my friend, his family owns a food truck. They're Thai, really good food. They actually owned a restaurant in the neighborhood too, but I think it was just, I don't know what actually happened. That was back in like grade school, so I don't really remember. I just remember passing out flyers for that restaurant and getting some money. And annoying people too. I remember we were so stupid. I think this was like in, I forget, like maybe, damn, God, my lips are so fucking chapped. Maybe it was like in 7th grade or so. I was hanging out with my friend at his restaurant, and he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna pass out flyers. You want to help?" Yeah, sure, fuck it. You know, we're just here playing Pokemon in the back. So yeah, we were passing out flyers. I think they paid us, or they paid me in food. It's really good food, really good Thai food. Anyways, so we passed out flyers around the neighborhood, and basically it was the doorknob ones. It was like a menu and like a rubber band, and we just put it on the doorknobs. And we worked one block, and then we stopped at the edge where like Golden Gate Park was, and then we worked on the other side of the block, right? And as we were working our way back from like going, like we hit Golden Gate Park and we were working our way back, we see someone like across the street like get to his door. He looks at the menu and he just throws it on the floor. And we looked at each other, hey man, like, fuck this guy. We were stupid kids. So what we did was we still had like hella menus, right? So we just put like the rest of the menus on his one door, which is probably a stupid idea, but at the time we thought it was funny. I mean, like, it was stupid because they knew which restaurant it was. They knew who it was, you know? It's not like, oh no, that wasn't us. It was fucking, yeah, it was us. Had the name and address of the restaurant and everything, so. But we were stupid. How old are you when you're in like 7th, 8th grade? Was it like 12? 12 or 13? Somewhere around there, right? Oh, where was I going with that? Oh no, yeah. So yeah. His family owns a food truck now, which is more lucrative nowadays. And he's, you know, he also makes snacks. He's starting to he wants to try to sell more you know, start his own food game thing, and he makes this really great beef jerky. So I took a few photos of that, and it was delicious. It's no, the photos are delicious. No, but the beef jerky is delicious. He also makes like these fried chicken skins, really good. So like I took a couple photos of that, you know, for the truck, and they turned out really good. I didn't take photos of the chicken skins, but I took photos of beef jerky. Those turned out really well. What else? I took pictures of my watch, just cause. I need like more practice. I haven't really been playing around. I got a new camera during this pandemic, but I haven't really been playing around with it too much because I can't really go out, you know. I mean, I could and take pictures. I don't know. I'm not a great photographer. I'm a better photographer if there's a subject. So I need models, you know. I asked my friend and his fiance if I can take some photos, but I don't know. We never got around to it. We always ended up, whenever we meet, just start drinking because we starve ourselves from seeing each other because of this thing. Oh, how come I did not mention this? When Trump has coronavirus. That bow tied itself. I'm sorry. It's not. I mean, part of me, I don't know if I feel bad or guilty because I wanted this to happen, but I don't know. I mean, if anybody, I don't think anybody really deserves it, but if anybody did deserve it, it's him. I'm sorry. I try to be a good, kind-hearted, good person, but I don't know. That motherfucker deserved it. God, and we watched the debate. It was last Tuesday. I watched the debate, and he's a child. I could not stop, like, just hating him. So I think it was just, I don't know. It was because after watching the debate and a few days later, it just felt satisfying to see that he got coronavirus, which, you shouldn't really, it's a bad thing. Like, you shouldn't wish that upon anybody, but still. Yeah. Oh. I didn't even talk about any movies yet, or shows, and it's been like 20 minutes. I'm sorry. It was a long, whatever. Anyways, what did I watch? I actually watched some good ones. So last week, remember how I was talking about there was like a whole bunch of shit on Netflix that I wanted to watch. Two of the series that I was most excited for aren't even from Netflix. Like, I mean, it's on Netflix, but I thought they were Netflix originals because they looked like them. It was on CBS, both of them. I was very surprised. CBS? Yeah, apparently, like, they came out when I was, like, when I was in Berlin. So when I came back, I knew nothing about them. It was Evil and The Unicorn. And I watched both of those. They're really good. Like, Evil is really good. It's a little formulaic, but oh my god, Evil, like, I think I have a crush on the main lady. She's really pretty. I think because also she's just like a good mom to her kids in that show, and it's fucking scary. Like, I was watching it, of course, by myself, and at night, which was stupid. I was binge watching it, and I think after, like, I didn't realize, I started when the sun was setting. Like, there was still light out. And I kept on binge watching. And then, like, as it got darker, I was like, wow, this is getting kind of scary. I have to, turn off all the lights soon and try to go to sleep. I should stop. So I had to watch, like, something like, I had to watch out a couple episodes of The Simpsons before I could actually go to sleep. Yeah. It's really good. I mean, I think, I don't know. I think I'm biased because I love, like, supernatural, especially things to do with the Catholic Church, because I was raised Catholic. I'm not Catholic anymore, but I just like it. I like the mythology of, like, angels and demons and stuff. Really good. That's why I've mentioned this 1,000 times. I do like Supernatural. I haven't caught up yet because I only really like the first 7 seasons, but I do want to catch up because it's ending. Yeah, it's a really good show. It reminds me, it's a cross. If Supernatural and the show Supernatural and Hannibal the series had a baby, it's like that. I think it's good because it takes sides with logic and skepticism, of the whole demonic possession and, like, everything like that. But like, it's like certain things happen where, that are unexplained, and it builds on that. But, like, most of the shit is disproved. Kind of. It's like, oh yeah, no, they usually, yeah. they lean heavy towards more practical reasoning shit. You know, like it's like, oh yeah, like you hear a noise, like, oh no, it's the pipes or whatever, blah blah blah. They always lean heavy on that because their job is to disprove. Even the guy, so it's, you know, a guy who's kind of like a priest in training almost. He works for the Catholic Church, and he, like, every case that comes to them can't always be possession. Like, they don't, that's not the first place they jump to. They investigate whether or not it is. That's why they have, psychologists there, which is the woman, to help disprove it. So most of the cases, they lean towards, you know, skepticism of it being a real possession. But then there's always like this something, you know, that's like questionable or unanswered that they can't explain. So it's a really good series. I like it. Luke Cage. I think that's Luke Cage. Luke Cage is the priest in training. Dude, he's a handsome man. I never like realized it, but I didn't like Luke Cage though. I wasn't a fan of, I don't know. I just didn't like Luke Cage. The Marvel series on Netflix. I didn't like it. We had something Jones. What was the other one? January Jones? No. You know, the other one. I didn't like her either. I only like Daredevil and Punisher. Let's see. What else did I watch? So yeah, no, watch that. I like that series a lot. I might even actually rewatch it just because I liked it so much. Oh, the other show that I watched, The Unicorn, that one was actually really good. It's cheesy. It's like it's cheesy. So it's about, you know, it's about like a divorced dad trying to get back out there after a year. Not divorced. No, he's a widow. So after a year, it's been a year since his wife has passed, and he has 2 daughters, and he's trying to raise them, but he has this group of friends that are telling him that, you know, that he's slipping, like he's kind of losing. He's been depressed for like the past year, and that he should go back out there and start dating. So it's about him, and I don't know, because it's like I'm older now. I don't know if I would. Actually, I still would have liked this show in my 20s. Because it's cute. It's cheesy, but it's also got like that raunchy humor a little bit. But just enough raunch for CBS, you know, for network television. It's not going to be like Netflix raunch. It's CBS raunch. It's network television raunch. It is, I don't know. It's more, I don't know if it's like for older people, but I enjoyed it a lot. It's so cute. That's weird to say. Like, it's a cute show. It's very funny. I find it hilarious. And you know what? Like, the leading man, I don't know. Like, I know him from like a few things, but he's always been like that weird, kooky character. Like the character that's kind of off, or kind of almost like a Steve Buscemi, you know. He's always played that character whenever I seen him, but he's actually he's a good father. He's just trying, and he's just like a good person in this. And I don't know. He's a good guy, and he's just trying to fit in this new world of dating. It's good. It's a good show. I definitely recommend it if you kind of like that. It's a little family-ish. Like, you'll learn stuff about, you know, like they'll give you life lessons in it, kind of thing. But there's still got that like little raunch and like stupid humor. It's good. I recommend that. It's sweet. I don't want to say cute. It's sweet. It's a really sweet show. What else did I watch? I watched it a lot. So, I watched a movie too. So, I'm finding it very hard to like find things to watch that I want to watch, you know? I don't want to watch something that I'm not interested just so I can talk about it here. I want to watch something that looks good to me so I can talk about it here, and tell you if I liked it or not. I watched The Outpost. I watched the trailer and it looked alright, right? And then like the first 30 minutes of it, it was really like your cheesy cliche. It felt that way. Cheesy cliche, like B army movie, you know? It's like it's like your B movie for like whatever, right? But I continued watching it because Orlando Bloom was in it. Which was surprising. I was like, what is he doing in this B-ass movie, you know? But as it progressed, like I stayed watching it. I stayed tuned in because, you know, Orlando Bloom, I was giving him the benefit of the doubt. Like maybe it gets better. And it does. The Outpost was actually a really good movie. If you can get past like, you know, the first 30 minutes of it. It didn't really have any main characters, which I liked. I mean, there was some characters that they focused on, but the whole thing was based on this outpost. That's why they called it that. And there were a few characters that they did focus on, but it was very well done. I was very surprised to really like this movie. Would I watch it again? Maybe. I feel like this movie is. I can't say this for sure because I've never been at war. I've never been in that situation, but the way they depict it felt like a real. It felt real. Like this is how they acted for real. These are the things that they would say. Of course, they're gonna say like cheesy ass shit, right? Because they're not writers, they're army men, you know, or like they're military. They're like, yeah, they're funny. They'll say quick one-liners, and you know, like I think it was a really good depiction of what it's really like out there. But I can't say for sure because I've never been out there. The action was pretty good. It's not your action movie. It's definitely not. But there is like heavy action. Like, you know, it's a war movie. It's not really war, you know. It's just like a small part of it. So, I don't know. I recommend watching it. Just get past the... Stay watching for... Actually, Orlando Bloom was really good. There's actually some really good performances in there. There's this one guy. I forgot his name. He looks like... I think he might be like half black, half white. But he was really good. He was like the outcast of the group. No one kind of really trusted him. He was kind of like a whatever, but he was good. I felt like he was one of the main characters that the movie focused around. But like I said, this was like a movie about the whole. It was like an not ensemble cast, but it was about the outpost. But he was one of the characters that they focused on just a little bit, but it was good. It was a true story. I did not know that going in, but it felt like it was a true. You can tell sometimes. I recommend watching that if you like. It made me want to play Call of Duty. That was basically that was my weekend. What 33 minutes. I'm gonna stop right there. I'm not sure what I'm gonna watch next week. Probably something on Netflix. There's a lot of, like I said, there's a lot of good stuff coming out on Netflix. There's that 40-year-old version is what I'm gonna definitely watch. I think that comes out this Friday, so I'm excited for that one. That one looks like a good movie. All right, that's it. Peace. Hope you guys had a good weekend, and I hope you have a good week. And I hope you get really drunk and high, whatever you like to do. Just everything in moderation, even moderation. Yeah. I'm gonna steal. I stole that from my friend. He always said that. Whenever we were trying to go out, and then I don't know. Sometimes I like to stay in, right? Not now. I want to go out more than ever, but pre-COVID, I like to stay in sometimes. And he would always try to get me out. He's like, "Come on, man." He's like, "I don't know. I don't feel like drinking." And then he goes to me like, "Hey, Francis, everything in moderation, even moderation." I was like, fuck it. And then he always gets me out to drink. He's always good at that. Anyways, yeah, have a good weekend. Drink, smoke, whatever.